All right, if you clicked on this video, you're looking to learn how to grow on Instagram. And honestly, I was you clicking on these videos, listening to people's strategies a year ago, and now we're at 100K. So slow clap for all the besties out there, helping each other out. We're growing together. You know, there's room for everybody. There's room for everybody to grow. There's room for everybody to have success. So I'm here to share with you all of the tips and tricks that got me to where I am today. So sit down, get out a notepad, get ready. I was doing TikTok for the longest time as the only form of content that I was creating. And I don't know why, but I felt like Instagram was over. I was like, oh, Instagram's dying. There's no money in it. There's no whatever in it. You know, there was no gain. But then I watched somebody talk about it and be like, Instagram's not dead. And it's a great way to make money as a content creator, influencer. Like, don't sleep on Instagram. And finally I was like, okay, I'm gonna start making Instagram stuff. I'm gonna start posting on Instagram. We'll see how it goes. I'll give it a month maybe. So again, I was watching all kinds of videos, trying to like harness all the knowledge that I could. I was looking at what other people were doing. I was just trying my best to like get a grip on if this was gonna work or not. And here is all the stuff that I implemented to go from literally 0 followers to I just hit 100,000. This next video you're gonna watch, it's gonna be 1 million, you just wait. But I digress. Tip number uno babuno is 3 to 5 hashtags on every single post. That's it. You remember the days of Instagram, like back in the day where it was like hashtag love, hashtag forever, hashtag fun? None of it. I do not want to see, you know, like the comment that you post on your own thing of like all the hashtags or whatever, or like at the bottom where it's like this thick, like chunky. No. Those days are over. Instagram like I don't know, something. I heard again someone talk all about it. The technical side of like they redid the algorithm. We're not favoring that many hashtags anymore. 3 to 5. 3 to 5 very specific hashtags in your niche. Me, I'm a food content creator. I am in the food niche, food, lifestyle, cooking niche. You just want 3 to 5 simple hashtags that are like plant-based, easy recipe, food, whatever it is. Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it simple. You go more than that, I warned you. I really did. I feel like this is such a crucial part because it's all playing into the algorithm, and we know we need that algorithm on our side. Tip number 2 is honestly kind of an obvious one, so like I understand if you're just like duh, but using trending sounds. Now it's another thing that once again we're looking to like boost the algorithm with the video, the sound. So especially at the beginning when you're first starting out, you want to use those trending sounds. Now Instagram, when you're looking for sounds, has those ones that are like little arrow and it's like trending, so you can use those and look through the suggested, because those are great. I like to keep it in, I feel like the best sounds to use are in like the 60 to 80K usage range, because they're not oversaturated, but they're not undersaturated. So I feel like that is the best place to hit it. You know, there's ones with like 1 million and then there's ones with like 20. Of course, those sounds can go viral. Of course, they can work. It depends on what you're doing, how you're doing it. But I suggest anywhere between the 60 and 80K range. Golden baby. Those are the ones that always do best for me. So keep it in mind. And another really good way to like look at what trending sounds are working for different people is like look at other people in your niche. Look at other people that you admire. Look at other people that are like at a similar level as you, doing things well. Use sounds like they use. Like obviously don't steal, obviously you're not going to use every sound that someone else uses, but like you can use other people's sounds in similar formats that align with what you're doing, if that makes sense. So if it's working well for them at their level, hopefully it could work well with you at your level. Right? So again, it's a pretty obvious one. It's not like rocket science, but it really helps to boost the algorithm and get that video out there on the trending page for people to see. Click like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Now this one is a bit of a doozy, but I think it's important at the beginning, is that you want to post every single day. Which I know sounds crazy. Well, it's not crazy when you do TikTok, because I mean, most people post on TikTok every day, if not multiple times a day, but it really depends on what type of content you're making, if that's easy for you or not. You know what I'm saying? Because at the beginning, like I was posting every single day, and I'm a food content creator, like I said, so it was like recipe after recipe after recipe. It wasn't just like cute trending sound video or like get ready with, like it was like I had to think of a recipe, film a recipe, edit a recipe, voice over a recipe, write the recipe, post the recipe on my blog. It was like it was like a lot, but it was worth it because I think it's really important at the beginning to just like get things rolling, get that content out there, get the algorithm like warmed up to you a little bit. And obviously it's that thing of like the more you post, the larger chance of you going viral. You know what I'm saying? So it's just playing the odds, you know what I mean? It's like meeting the love of your life. The chances of meeting them if you go out every day, a lot higher than if you only go out once a month. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you kind of just have to like grind it out. I think I posted every single day for like almost a month, if not 2 months at the beginning. And that's when things started to really pick up. Then I cut it down to about 3 times a week. So once you've got yourself like established, the followers are growing, the algorithm's liking you, then you can definitely slow it down, because I personally think that one video every day is like extremely unmanageable for a lot of people. And that can create burnout, it can create lack of motivation, it can create just like, it can create bad vibes, you know what I mean? You don't want to get tired of it, exhausted right as you're starting and right as things going well, because that's how I felt like towards the end of it, like towards when things were actually going well. I was like, I'm so tired, like I'm already exhausted, I've already posted a million recipes and I just want to like go lie down and not even think about it anymore. So just be careful of that balance of like, don't overwork yourself, but also don't underwork yourself, because if you get those videos out there, I truly think that it helps one a day. And again, it really depends. If you're in a niche where it's like a lot less work per se, if you're just making like a trending sound, or you're just making like a really cute little short video that doesn't take a lot of effort and time, one a day should be a lot easier, you know what I'm saying? Like just like a trending sound where you're like doing something silly, or I don't even know. Whatever you're doing, there's definitely things that are easier and harder depending on how you're trying to grow, what kind of content you're trying to share, etc, etc. Now this is a big one. This is a big one that I feel like so many people get caught up in, and I know I got caught up in a long time ago with like an Instagram that I did like a long time ago, and I just like quit it, like one of my first food ones I ever did. And it is like for like, follow for follow, because it is so tempting at the beginning. It is so tempting to just like see other people who are small like you, growing like you, and be like, well, if you like mine, I like yours, like we're helping each other out, right? Like if I follow you, you follow me, then like we're just helping each other out, right? Don't do it. Do not. This is me poking you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, because it is going to, I'm not going to say the word, but it's going to bleep you in the end. Because if you're just following someone literally purely for the follow, or if you're just liking them so they're like yours, it ruins your engagement. Absolutely ruins it. I've seen it for myself. I've seen it for so many other people that again seem to like have this huge thing going, but like the engagement is literally zero. Because if you follow or follow, like for like, they're only doing it for really their own selfish gain, and so are you. And so when their post comes up, they'll like it, they'll probably maybe leave a comment, but they're not gonna watch. And even if they do, it's like not all the time. And so it's like they'll like it, maybe put a comment, maybe not even comment, but just like it, scroll past. So it's like, yes, it counts as a like, I get that, but they're not engaging really with your content. They're not genuinely, enthusiastically, and lovingly engaging with your content like actual fans and people will. And then it just ruins your engagement. And then that affects your video actually getting out to people that actually want to engage with it, actually want to like it. And again, there's people who got like have like 500 followers, but they're just all follow for follow, all like for like, and it's just not worth it, especially when you get a little like, it just, don't do it. I've seen it ruin people, so don't do it. Engage genuinely with people's content, engage genuinely in things you like, and genuine people will find you and like your stuff. And just keep it organic, keep it authentic, because it is totally okay to have like a few people who like you genuinely love their content, and maybe they genuinely love yours, and like you're actually supporting each other and actually like helping each other grow. But if you're just doing it on a very superficial level with a lot of people, it's gonna ruin it in the end. And I see so many people do it, and it's just like, I did it too. I fell trapped to it a long time ago. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, next tip, I think this is tip number 4, is 5 story posts a day. So again, this is all about getting yourself out there, creating a genuine connection with your followers, creating like letting people get to know you, being authentic, but also it has a lot to do with the algorithm and keeping your account active. It's one of those things that really sucks about social media and the grind, is that like you're always grinding with it, because you're kind of just trying to keep, especially as you're growing. Once you get to a certain level, I mean, I think you can do anything and it's just gonna be fun. But like as you're growing, as you're grinding, as you're a small content creator, you really need the algorithm to just keep boosting you as much as it can. So posting 5 stories a day, 3 to 5, I really try to go over the 5 range, especially at the beginning. Post about your day, post about content coming up, post about what people want to see. Engage with your followers, put polls, put questions, answer people's things. Like, try and make it as engaging as possible. Share as much as you can about yourself, and just really, again, keep that account active. It's definitely like tedious sometimes. It's a lot of work sometimes. I know it sounds a little bit overwhelming, 5 a day, but honestly it's not. Like, you can really play around with it. Like, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's 3 already for me. What you're doing in the day, waking up, you can like talk to, just chat with your followers. Be like, hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Like, how's everything going? Just post at least 3, ideally 5 a day. And this is another 2 things that you can kind of do to boost your engagement, is answer as many comments back as you can. So if you're getting comments on your post, answer them back. Just like a nice thank you so much, or love you too. Even some emojis. You're just, once again, boosting your algorithm, boosting the video, because the more comments, the more engagement, the more boost, the more growth, the more followers, the more everything. It's really, honestly, super important, especially at the beginning. Also, to just show people you care, because these are people who are choosing to follow you, support you, love you. So try and be as nice as you can and make some friends, you know? Like, people want to feel loved, seen, heard. They want to get to know you. They want to, like, they just want to interact with you. So don't be shy. Comment, you know, talk with people, love on them. Just have a nice little time together, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing goes for messages. It definitely boosts when you, keeps your account active, boosts when you're replying back to messages to people. So again, don't like waste all your time replying to like a million messages. If you, like, my messages kind of get insane sometimes, and it overwhelms me of like, I can't reply to every single person. Also, some people are weird, and some people are like, I'm not gonna reply to you because you're being weird. But a lot of people are just very nice, genuine people who just like have a question or like want to chat about something. So just do your best to like chat, answer, boost your account, you know what I'm saying? And also, you could meet some really nice people that way. So I've talked to some really nice people, super sweet, super fun. So just have fun with it. And one of my last tips, kind of again like a 2-part of like, Instagram really does love short and sweet videos, because obviously if it's a 5-second video and people watch it over and over again because it's short, boosts the views, boosts the algorithm, boosts everything. But again, it's hard to create a genuine connection. It's hard to create interesting content. It's hard to create like long-term growth content if it's always just really short. So of course, use some short sounds, short videos, eye-catching, fun things to help grow your account. But don't only rely on those as like your entire personality, let's say. You know what I mean? Like, if you only have 5-second videos of like, just like for 5 seconds, like, no one's gonna know you, no one's gonna want to get to know you. Like, you really have to build. I think as we move forward in social media, it's all about genuine connection and really like getting to know people and being more open and honest and authentic. So the more you can put that into your content, I think the better it is. Lastly, this one's controversial because it's about controversy, is that most videos that go viral are over controversy. People getting mad, people getting upset, people defending, people having thoughts, people having ideas. It is controversially. If people are talking, people are commenting, people are boosting the algorithm. So like, literally, even if people are mad, which is so awful to say, or people are being mean, or people are being rude, like, it's actually helping your video. And the more that people are talking or like doing things, saying things, the more your video is going viral. And even if people are being rude or like it's something in a negative, like, I'm not saying to like do things to like purposely make people like really upset, of course not. But I'm saying like, if there's like a slight bit of like controversy or like something to get people talking in your video, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because if they're talking about it and they're boosting it, and maybe they don't even know what they're talking about, or they're just being goofballs, it's getting it to people who actually might enjoy that content, if that makes sense, and like who will genuinely like it. So like, even if there's some negative pushback or whatever, it's still helping the video get to places or to people that need or want to see it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes total sense, but like, again, when you see viral videos, it's like if someone's sharing a treat for their dog that they made, and half the comments are people being vets being like, oh my god, don't give your dog that, and don't give your dog this, and this is blah blah blah. But again, it's like a perfectly okay dog recipe that is now boosted to like millions of other people who can make this recipe and will love this recipe. Oh my goodness, hello, I was just talking about dogs and now here's my doggy. Here's my doggy. Oh. Bandit, we're talking to the people. Oh, we're talking to the people, Bandit. Okay, sorry. Bandit interruption. Hiya, baby. How are you? How's my little baby? Use a really cute dog to go viral. I don't use him enough, but you are so cute and you will make me viral. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. So yeah, it's just like sometimes it takes, sometimes it's really not even intentional controversy. Like you do things and then people just like pick up on the smallest, weirdest thing. It's like, why are you even talking about that? But they do. And then again, it gets it to a place it needs to be. So don't be afraid to be a little controversial. Don't be afraid to do things to get people talking. Don't be afraid to just get out there, share yourself, share your knowledge, share what you want to share, because you know what? Your voice is important. Your ideas are important. Your creativity is important. If you genuinely have things that you want to share with the world and things that you want to do and you have a dream, like you should go for it. Because imagine if one of your favorite creators or one of your favorite actors or one of your anything just like never pursued it, and then you would never get to like have them as your, like, think of like your favorite most important like content creator, actor, or whatever. Like imagine if they would you just never knew who they were because they never started. That could be you. So get out there, do your thing. I hope this video helped, some tips and tricks to get you started. I know all of these things helped me grow from my little 0 to 100, which is so exciting. We're going to 500K next, then we're going to 1 million, then we're going to 10, then we're going to 20. We're going up. It's only up from here, baby. So if you want to give any of my accounts a follow, don't be shy. I will link everything down below. As I said, I'm a little food content creator. I make recipes, I make a delicious breads, I make a delicious things. So yeah, I'm just out here doing my thing, loving it, doing it full time, making good money from it. I can make a whole separate video if you guys want about like all the things to do with like other content creation things in terms of like making money, reaching out to brands, what are the best websites to use, how to negotiate, what to charge. Because I know at the beginning, like it's such a struggle, like when I first started out, like knowing anything, because this whole industry is still pretty new and there's nobody really there to like guide you, and there's no like rule book on it, and I feel like so many people are like hush hush about it, so nobody's really sharing like what they're doing, how they're doing it. Like everyone's just kind of doing it, right? So I would be happy to share anything like that with you guys if that's something that you're interested in. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one, won't we, Bandit? Are you of your bowl there? He's telling me that he wants food. You goofball. Okay, love you guys. Bye.